Jeffries. We're getting there, don't lose faith. Before we hear from the member of the class of 2010, chosen to deliver greetings from the graduates, I would like to recognize the students who were the runners-up for this honor. Melissa DiMartino and Deborah Jacobowitz. Would you please stand? Mr. Michael Young will deliver the greetings from the students. Michael is graduating magna cum laude from the Macaulay Honors College at CSI, where he majored in American Studies with minors in studio art and Spanish. In 2008, Michael received the Jeanette K. Watson Fellowship, a program in which he completed internships over 3 consecutive summers. He has also studied abroad in Florence, Italy, and Tokyo, Japan. Beyond his academic achievements, Michael is the founder and editor-in-chief of the Operation Three-Legged Dolphin, a humor magazine on campus. He is the recipient of the Student Government Service Award and the CSI Alumni Association Outstanding Student Leadership Award. This summer, Michael will be teaching art and creative writing for Esperanza Juvenil, Boys Hope, Girls Hope in Guatemala. Please welcome Michael Young.
To President Morales, faculty, staff, parents, graduates, and people who just realized this isn't St. John's, thank you for sitting on the great lawn today. This graduating class is filled with some of the greatest people I have ever met, and I am both thrilled and honored to be speaking in front of you. For those of you who debated staying home this morning, I'm glad you made the choice to throw on a robe and come to commencement for 2 reasons. 1, because maintenance spent a week cleaning up all the goose droppings so you could sit on these chairs. And 2, today's the payoff of 4, and for some of you, 5, 6, 10 years of hard work. You've made it through hundreds of 4-hour classes. Revel in a few more hours of pomp and circumstance. Now that we're college graduates, we can do anything we want. And by anything, I mean scrape around for internships so we can get our foot in the door at organizations that have no intentions of hiring us. I chose to major in American Studies because in this economy, it's important to enter a field that will never die out. America has been around for almost 233 years and is still going strong. In reality, it was about as safe a bet as ordering a quesadilla in the campus center. Plus, it's also the only major in which I could submit a humor magazine about a 3-legged dolphin as my senior thesis. While my friends worked in genetics labs and wrote papers about general relativity, I was drawing cartoons of Sarah Palin chasing a dolphin atop the CSI tower. Has anyone figured out what actually goes on in that tower after 4 years? I love the College of Staten Island. Whenever strangers see me wearing a CSI t-shirt, they ask me if I'm on a TV show. I've been taking classes here since I was 15. Where else could I dissect animals, look through telescopes, go swimming, and make rock sculptures all in one place? Over the past weeks, I've reflected upon my college narrative, about the deep human connections I forged. According to Facebook, I made 665 friends in college. Each time I leave this campus, I have to dunk my sore hand in a bucket of ice because I spent the entire day waving to people. I keep telling people I plan on being an active alumnus, which really means I have no intention of ever leaving CSI. I'll be known as the guy who made the speech and then set up a tent by the fountain before public safety escorted me off premises. Let's get serious for a moment. Today we are leaving the College of Staten Island, where we have had positive reinforcement, set class schedules, and tight-knit groups of peers. From here on, we won't be running into the same faces every day. But that might be a good thing. We can be self-starters and build new structures to keep us going. We are empowered to take control of our own learning. And the friendships we will hold on to are the ones we will work to keep. The truth is, the reason I learned about myself over the past 4 years is because I shared this experience with you. I wouldn't be half the person I've become if I hadn't been inspired by your achievements, your talents, your compassion, your stories, and your extremely high GPAs each time I stepped foot on this campus. We had to dig deep to get these educations. Now it's time to go out there and share them with people who could use some incredibly sharp, creative minds in their own lives. Let us remember that our diplomas are not only ours to keep, but also a greater service to our society. We may be entering a competitive climate in which simply finding a job is a big achievement, but we should always strive to realize our full potential and never let life's challenges make us lose sight of the people we want to be. Today, when we leave the Great Lawn, we must work harder than ever before. As college graduates, it is incumbent upon us not only to find meaning in our work, but to find work that has meaning. This chapter of our narrative may be closing, but it's the type of book I want to read over and over again. This graduating class of 2010 is going to change the world. But before we do that, let's go pay $100 to have our names engraved in those pink cobblestones on Alumni Walk. I would now like to pay homage to one of the highlights of my college years, appearing in a CSI Time Warner Cable commercial 2 years ago. So let me say this in closing. Press the A button on your cable remote and we'll send you a DVD of this commencement address. Thank you, I love you all, best of luck, and may we always be Dolphins at heart.